I've had to shield for a lot of the past year, so I've been solely working from home. To begin with, I worked on a small laptop desk, but as time wore on, I bought a proper desk and made sure I had the correct equipment that I needed to do my role. Unfortunately, working from home meant that I moved very little and could very often spend entire days in Teams meetings without a break, which was just exhausting and often left me feeling stressed. One of the first things that I noticed was the decline in my physical health and that I was feeling very tired. I have underlying conditions that affect my breathing and pain levels, and I soon realised that if I didn't do something quickly, then when I was eventually let out of prison, as I called it, I would struggle to physically do the things I was used to doing. At the same time as this realisation, I was put back into shielding, and for some reason this episode had a massive impact on me, and I really struggled emotionally and mentally. Firstly, I was kind to myself. I allowed myself to rest and used up some of the time I'd accrued by finishing early on a couple of occasions to take a break. As I know that mental health and physical health are closely linked, I decided I needed to start walking more, though I was very self-conscious and worried that my fitness level had become so low that I wouldn't get very far. So I bought a treadmill, just a small basic one, and made myself get on it for at least 15 minutes a day after work. At first I hated that treadmill with a vengeance and didn't believe that it would help my mental health at all. However, gradually over a couple of months, I saw a huge improvement in my physical health. And don't tell the treadmill this, but I actually began to enjoy my sessions on it. I then began to join my husband when he walked the dogs, and this is when my mental health really began to improve. I'm lucky in that I have a very good support network in my husband, close family and friends who were all able to support me in different ways. I also spoke with my manager, who was also very supportive and encouraged me to actually take the lunch breaks that I hadn't been taking. I took to using those lunch breaks to walk the dogs again and was amazed at the difference in my mental health for doing so. No longer did I spend the afternoons feeling fatigue and wishing home time would hurry up. Now I come back to my work refreshed and ready for the challenges of the afternoon. My GP was wonderful in helping with my physical pain in regards to pain relief medication. I also accessed our Physio for You service with some of my issues. I had also joined a local slimming group who were always encouraging on the many times I'd fallen into my old habits of death by chocolate days, especially after a stressful day. I was aware of the health and wellbeing line and kept the number handy in case I felt that it would benefit me. I recently joined the gym via VivUp and also treated myself to the latest Fitbit and area scales from VivUp. I'm also aware of all the other health and wellbeing initiatives that are available to us, and I'm known to recommend them as often as I can.